The eyes sunken in.
That is nuts. That guy weighed 145, and he probably weighed 170, or at least 165 when he got into the actual octagon that day.
I wonder if he does come back. I wonder what he's going to come back at, lightweight or welter.
Well, the real key is if.
If.
I mean, he's had a lot of opportunities, and I don't know.
I thought the Chandler fight was a layup for him.
That's the fight.
A great matchup for him.
Great fight technically. It's a great fight stylistically. It's a great fight age-wise. Chandler's got to be, what, 39 now?
He's up there, 38 or 39, yeah.
I mean, and then there was the hype of the Ultimate Fighter.
True, but it's just a layup for Conor. Chandler's hittable, covers distance, not that technically, huge movements.
Right.
You jump in, you get carried out. Conor's a sniper, man. I just think that's a great matchup for him.
It's also a great matchup for Chandler because he doesn't get tired.
And he gets that, because he sat out for 2 years waiting on Conor.
It's also like, remember him with Oliveira? Even in the fucking third round, that dude is carrying Oliveira up and throwing him through the air and body slamming him while he's on his back.
Yeah.
Like, the dude's has incredible endurance and incredible discipline. He's always fit.
Yeah.
And that's been Conor's Achilles heel, is that Conor, he's so explosive and so fast that if you're sprinting in that first round, guaranteed you're not going to have that same kind of energy in the fifth round.
Yeah. But some guys are just designed like that. You saw Tyron Woodley's a guy who has huge explosion, but they don't necessarily keep that for 25 minutes. But on the opposite side of that, you got a guy like Nate Diaz, who will keep that same pace from round 1 to 5.
Round 30.
Yeah.
That dude could...
Or a Hector Lombard.
30, right.
Out of a cannon, and then slow down. Just the way muscles and fibers are put, connected. I don't know what does that to a human.
Well, the only guys that figured out how to fight with all that bulk and just is like Yoel Romero. He fought very smart. He was just like calm.
Still fighting.
Still fighting.
Dude, still fighting.
Jacked.
50 years old. Jacked. More jacked than ever. Yeah.
48 years old, 49 years old with abs, looking like a fucking super athlete.
I think he's doing bare knuckle, maybe.
Yeah, he did bare knuckle. He did dirty boxing. There's a fight where he had in dirty boxing where he's touching the dude up, and then out of nowhere he just leaps up into the air. He does like a vertical. He's like this 5-foot vertical. Yeah. Lands on his feet and just starts putting it on a dude. Like, I'm tired of this. Let me show you what I can really do.
I've had fun. I'm playing with the food.
I've had fun.
He's been on the mats a bunch at American Top Team as well. And just a freak athlete, man.
Freak. He's the freak of all freaks.
Just a freak athlete.
Yeah. I mean, he came out of that Cuban
They build him different over there.
Yeah, they build him with science.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he also figured out how to pace himself. He figured out how to, like, explode out of nowhere, but not explode the entire time. Like, he had this casual, almost, he would lull you into a false sense of security and then just pounce on you.
Right.
Which
like
is
that
why,
knee he hit with Weidman with?
Yes,
dude, that was
a perfect example. Because you get used to this kind of pace, and then
you get into the rhythm, and then you just break it up. But also, he didn't fight like. Obviously, he's a wrestler. He didn't wrestle too hard and really gas himself out. He fought smart to do what he's good at, explode.
Rarely used his wrestling in MMA, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's really crazy if you think about how good of a wrestler he was.
Right.
Because he was one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in MMA. I mean, that dude was elite as a wrestler. And in MMA, he's just starching people.
Yeah.
When Luke Rockhold, and you starched Luke, like, that was crazy.
Luke's another guy still fighting, I think.
I think he might be done now. When he got knocked out by Darren Till in the boxing, I think that might be it. Yeah. I think that might be it. And Darren Till's got a resurgence, man. As a boxer, he looks fucking fantastic.
I saw the highlights of that, but I haven't seen a whole lot.
Bro, he looks real good. He looks... But
he's always been a good striker.
Very good striker, and his Achilles heel has been his knees. He's had some serious knee problems, and it really impeded him from being able to train hard. And he wasn't the best grappler in the world, and so that was always his problem. But as a striker, I mean, that guy was like very, very good. And you're seeing him now in boxing, like he's making a real run. I think it's very interesting because if you watch him box Rockhold and you realize like Rockhold's a really good striker, but against Darren Till, he looked like he had no business in there.
Yeah. That's something I would like to do, man, box.
Still?
I always wanted to have a couple before I've but I'm still under contract. Even though I'm retired, I still have a contract with the UFC. So.
Do you think the UFC would let you out, or they have Zuffa boxing
Dude,
now?
so they don't. Trust me, I already pitched it to them.
Did you?
Me and Nate Diaz, Zuffa boxing, let's go.
Let's go.
170, whatever, 168, super middleweight, let's do it. They don't want any crossover.
What?
I think Zuffa wants to be taken as
Do
a
they
serious.
hate money?
They must hate money.
Do they hate money?
They hate money.
Why do they hate money?
I don't know. They want to be taken by the boxing world serious. And I think if you open that door of an MMA guy fighting under Zuffa boxing, every guy on the roster, every girl on the roster is going to want to do the same. It just becomes a mess, I think.
I don't know about that.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a mess.
I think there are some really fun MMA boxing matchups you can make.
Yes. Fuck yes.
you know?
Especially when guys get older and, you don't want to go through the training camp with wrestling and leg kicks and all that shit.
That's the thing. Like thinking about a boxing training camp, dude, with no grappling, no wrestling, just run, condition, and box. It would be smooth sailing, dude. I love it. Yeah,
Isn't it funny?
I'm on the beach.
As
man.
tough as boxing is, like for you, like, oh, this is gonna be.
I
so
only have to
nice.
box. That's great. Yeah. Honestly, man, in training camp, those are my favorite days. Striking, sparring is my favorite days. Like the wrestling classes, 2-hour Mako on Monday. It's like brutal, bro.
Well, it'd be great for you because you've always had great hands. Like for you, that's a perfect.
Well, I
carryover.
started boxing before mixed martial arts.
That would be a perfect way for you to get some other fights in. I don't understand Zuffa.
Yeah, I would just love to lace them up and box professionally once.
I know they want to like redo boxing, and I know they want to and I think there's probably some real merit there. Obviously, what the Saudis have done with Riyadh season has been amazing. Making matchups that no one can make.
I'm a big Conor Benn fan too, man. I'm excited to see him fight in Zuffa, and the guy he's fighting is from New Orleans. Like I know the guy. Like it's fun.
It is exciting, and it will definitely. I think they will elevate boxing, and Dana is throwing all of his cards into that. So I'm sure it's going to work.
Yeah, I'm glad we're seeing more boxing, Zuffa boxing, and less power slap on my feed whenever I go to online and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I've never been to one, but man, it's just fucking
Not my jam.
yeah. When I fought my retirement in New Orleans, Mike Brown went to the power slap they had there, and he said it was awesome in person.
Oh, sure, it's
Yeah.
awesome to watch someone get slapped, but I'm not interested. I'll watch it on my fucking phone every now and then. I'll see.
I mean, the
someone will
highlights are
send
good
me one.
enough. You see the
Yeah.
knockouts and the crazy stuff, but
It's great TikTok content.
for sure.
You watch someone get slapped and they go forward and their head hits the desk and
yeah.
they fall backwards, but it's like it's a concussion. You're watching
And you can't.
concussions.
There's no defense. There's
Right.
no you can't
That's crazy.
flinch or you get it's penalty if you do.
That's crazy. That don't make any
Right.
sense to me. I don't get it. But I think they've missed out on the opportunity to have a Muay Thai league. That's what I think.
America just doesn't buy into it that big.
I don't think that's true.
No.
No. I just think they.
Well, I
haven't
mean,
been served
one is doing
correctly.
it on Amazon, and
Yeah,
but
but it's like who's watching Amazon? That's the problem.
Yeah.
You have a show on Amazon. Like I know guys who've released comedy specials on Amazon. Like, good luck finding it. Nobody cares. That's just the reality of this platform. Whatever. I mean, look, Amazon is a phenomenal platform for buying stuff. I love it for buying things.
Oh, dude,
I use it all the time.
every week.
It's great for buying books, audiobooks. It's great for buying products. But for watching content, it's kind of a mess. They had a couple big shows like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and The Terminal List. Those are great shows. And those brought a lot of people over there. But I mean, you know how big The Terminal List would have been if it was on Netflix? As big as it was on Amazon? More people watch Netflix
For sure.
than are ever going to watch anything on Amazon.
That's why what Jake's doing with the Netflix and bringing boxing MMA there, like it's big, man. It's big. So many people are going to be
Yes.
watching this.
100%. But I think that if one was somewhere else, I think it would have
Saw
been.
that
There you go.
picture On the way here today.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that got announced this morning.
An MMA fight?
It's with the it's the third fight on that card now.
That's the Rousey card.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Interesting. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. That's a good fight.
Dude, you said a lot of people don't go to Amazon to watch TV. I just went down a rabbit hole for weeks because I have a newborn at home. So I did the night shift, and I ran out of shit to watch on Netflix and on
How
Hulu.
do you run out of shit to watch on Netflix?
Dude, staying up till 4 a.m. every night with a baby boy is like hours of documentaries, hours of stuff. I switched over to Amazon, and it was like a whole new world, man.
Well, there's a lot on there. It's just they don't have the same viewers. Like our podcast is on Amazon. The numbers that we get from Amazon compared to everywhere else is so small.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just the reality of the way they've sort of marketed it, and Amazon Prime Video just doesn't have the audience that everything else does.
Right. And it's such a big platform. You'd think it would be crossover from.
I think it's a mistake on their part because the the product side is so big, and like Amazon for buying stuff is so big that it's almost like an afterthought. And
Did they have
put
video
some
and-
money in it, but not the same sort of focus. Also, the interface when I've gone to it is a little weird. It's hard to find things. It's not as simple. Like the interface on Netflix is like the algorithm's great. It's really good at recommending you things.
Yeah.
It knows what you like. It shows you things. It's easy to find things.
For sure.
Amazon's like a little tricky. You go there and you're like, what? But see, the One FC thing faces the same problem that the PFL has. Like, look, PFL is on ESPN Plus, so you would imagine PFL would get the same sort of audience that the UFC got, but it doesn't.
No, of course not.
Because the UFC brand is like NFL, like
The machine. It's
yeah.
just, yeah, they own that space.
But the fights on One FC are fucking amazing. Like, especially the Muay Thai fights.
With the small gloves?
Oh my God, man. And I was trying to pitch this to Dana. So I started sending Dana. He goes, send me some. So I started sending him all these like high level Muay Thai fights and high level kickboxing fights. And they're fucking phenomenal. Look, he didn't like the Charles Oliveira, this, excuse me, this Max Holloway Charles Oliveira fight. He didn't like it. Like the BMF fight,
Yeah,
he's like, the fight wasn't that good. I was like, I thought it was a great fight.
It was impressive if you were a fan of technique and a fan of how hard it is to do that to somebody like Max. Like, super impressive.
And I was a fan of Max's defense. I mean, Oliveira was on his back in the first round. A lot of people would have got finished there.
First minute and a half, I
Yes.
think. You know, dry.
Right.
I got finished there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Oliveira is one of the greatest submission artists that ever competed in the sport,
Yeah.
if not the best.
Numbers prove it.
Yeah, and against elite guys like you and like Justin and like he's fucking
And then Gamrot,
good,
dude.
man.
Gamrot is. I trained with him for
know.
years. He's a wrestler, but his grappling is incredible, man.
Bro, he got tied up in knots
Yeah.
with Oliveira.
Yeah.
Oliveira's a nightmare.
I knew it could happen, but I didn't think it would be that. You know.
I was stunned too. I was like, God, he's good. He's so good on the ground. So like props to Max for surviving. But if Data didn't like it, so I started sending him.
For the, I mean, when you have the title, the BMF, like, you want to see some violence.
I understand, but it's still just a fight. You can't fight outside of your comfort
Just because
zone.
a BMF belt's on the line, you can't go out swinging for the fences.
Right.
But
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, on the feet, I think Oliveira was winning on the feet.
dude,
too.
he hurt Max in the first. I think he hurt him in the fifth.
Well, he definitely hurt him in the fifth when they did the point down
Yeah,
the ground thing,
yeah.
and then he cracked him and rocked him. Oliveira's fucking good.
He is, man.
He's
He
so
is.
good.
He's just known. We put the label on the grappler because he's finished so many guys and so many bonuses. But he can strike, man.
He's good everywhere. Like with the Chandler fight, he almost gets finished in the first round, comes back and hits it with a clean left hook in the second.
Yeah.
He's
Even-
fucking good, man.
Yeah, knocked him out. Even
Yeah.
when I fought him, like he did a good job of picking where the fight happened. He wouldn't fight me in boxing range. It was either all the way in clinch or out where he was keeping my body, staying long. Kicking range or clinching range is kind of where he fought me.
Mm-hmm.
The times I did have success was in the boxing range, but he didn't let that happen. You know?
Well, it just shows you how fucking good Ilya Taporia is.
Fuck.
God damn that dude.
Dude, I love Justin. I'm a fan. I don't like this matchup for him.
Well, you know what? I mean, Justin knows what he's getting into, and it's hard to count that dude out. He's such an animal.
Yeah, he
And-
can land the shot, but
and it's in the White House. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But that dude has the touch of death.
Yeah.
He has the touch of death.
and he's not a big guy. I've never seen him in person, but I was talking to somebody recently, and they said, "No, he's 5'7", you know."
He's small, man. He's not big.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a photo of me standing next to him when we did the podcast. We're standing next to each other. He's much smaller than me. And, bro, he puts people into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
just technique and confidence. His confidence is crazy. He had a victory party for the Oliveira fight the night before.
Drinking wine. I saw.
I don't
yeah.
think he was drinking wine.
No?
I think he was drinking water the night before, but he has drank wine in weigh-ins.
Yeah.
When he's getting ready to weigh in, or what? The weight cut. He only did that for 2 camps. He told me though. He said it's too much. I was just like fucking hungover the next day. Like, what am I doing?
Right, and you're about to get your brain beat up. You're dehydrating. You're drink. Come on.
Well, I think he's dehydrating himself, and he said the wine actually helps you get dehydrated.
Yeah,
more.
alcohol definitely does.
Yeah, but it's nobody does that. Nobody
No.
drinks wine for the weigh-ins. That's crazy.
No, bro. And like, I'm not drinking anything. I'm so depleted by that time. You know.
I know, and he's getting hammered.
Lucky and winning world championships.
Well, it was only 2 fights he did that for, so it became like something where people were pretending he does it every weigh-in.
He's got all these young fighters out there in the world drinking on weigh-in day. I'm gonna be like the champ, man.
Yeah, but he's crazy talented.
For sure.
In a weird way.
Whatever it is, he has it. He has it.
He's got it in his mind. He's got it in his technique. His grappling's fun. I watched a video of him grappling with Merab, and he was all over Merab. And that's crazy.
That's what they say. His grappling's just as good, if not better, than his stand-up.